Hello, people viewers. Welcome to Mr. Who Reviews. Where today I'll be reviewing after the Legend of Aang Season 1 Episodes 11 and 12. The first episode isn't really a good one according to fans, and I can see why. The Great Divide. Before I get into this, I want to say, like the other fans, I think it's not as good as the other ones. It just seems a little bit boring, but I don't know what you can do with it to make it better. But there are some good stuff in it, and I'll say what that's all about first. I say what the good stuff is. In this episode, Team Avatar are just looking at the Great Divide as these two rivaling tribes are heading to it, and it's arguing who goes first through it, and gets help from the guide. And then the guy gets attacked by these big bug things, and the two tribes think that the other brought him food because the guide said not to bring in food or just cause like danger, like big bugs. But then Aang separates the two tribes and asks Katara and Sokka to go to both of them, or one of them called one, okay, and see why they both hate each other. Let's see, good stuff. While the big bugs in this are kind of good, and the animations of that are in the stories that the two tribes are telling are pretty good as well. And the reason why they're fighting can be because of miscommunication, or just getting some facts about what happened between the two people of their tribes get wrong over time, because they have been fighting for like 100 years now. So and the tribes themselves kind of make sense where they're fighting their opposites. One manly and clean, the other savage and rude. So Katara and Sokka really fit in with the two tribes, since they were fighting over the Katara saying that the Sokka's put up something over the tent to stop rain, and Sokka was commenting on Katara's way of making a campfire. And the solution of how the two tribes stop fighting is just kind of stupid. Well, it seems good at first, but when you find out how, like, the real reason Aang did it, it just out of character. And if you're wondering what it is, Aang does lies, and I think it's the reason a lot of people hate this. It's just way out of character. You don't really expect Aang to lie. Like, he's raised by monks, for peace sake. Did he teach him not to lie? What the hell? It makes no sense. But the way they got out of the canyon is pretty good. They do something with the bugs' noses and use their food to like get them to lead them out of the canyon, because the guy broke both his arms and he's not able to earthbend to get him out of there. Yeah, the guy was an earthbender, so you kind of get a reference to Bossing Say in this, which we'll get to in the next season. But I don't want to know about the next season. Bossing Say isn't worth getting to. This is just a bad, well, kind of bad episode. As I said, the animation from the stories is pretty good. even Aang's one. Ugh. And the tribe argument is just. Ugh. They tried to kill her at one point or 2 points. Ugh. I just gives it a 5 out of 10. Now, something kind of bad, there's something really great. Episode 12, The Storm. In this, Team Avatar, well, Sokka tries to get money by working for a fisherman, and when one, well, either his wife or one of his employee points out that Aang has airbender tattoos, the guy just gives out to him, like saying it's his fault that the world is like this and that the war lasted 100 years. That guy's a jerk. Aang just runs off to a mountain and the guitar just chases after him while Sokka just stays on the boat with the man. And with Zuko, he just gives out to the people on his ship for either not following orders or the ship not being fast enough, and one of the guys just can't take it and just gives out back to him and just frustrates him. And when the guitar catches up and it starts raining and does a campfire, Aang tells her how he found out he's the Avatar and how exactly he ended up in the South Pole. And while they're doing that, Iroh is with the other members or the other people involved, and saying how Zuko got his scar and how he was banished. The two stories are just great, showing that the Aang and Zuko might be a little bit different, but they are a little bit the same. Like Aang found out he's the Avatar, and the monks put a lot of pressure on him, and it makes no sense why you tell him now. Like, it's just wouldn't just mess him up. Like, what if Harry Potter was told in his first year that he was the chosen one and he's the only one that can kill Dumbledore, not Dumbledore, Voldemort, and he just pressured him to do complicated spells that he wasn't able to do in his first year. It will truly mess him up. Yeah. And the airbenders who used to be his friends keep him out of the game because they find it unfair that if a team with the Avatar on it might be like overpowered or something. And it kind of makes sense. And then the I don't know if you call them head airbenders, but they try to take Aang away from Monk Kyasso, the only good person in his life. And as Monk Kyasso tells Aang that he's not gonna let them take him away from Aang, and runs away. Oh yeah, and he overhears it somehow. Well, not somehow, he just overhears it, but and ends up in a storm and in the ocean, actually in his Avatar state, and put him in the ice orb, then found by Katara. Now with Zuko, he wanted to get in on a military meeting. His uncle wouldn't really let him at first, but then he did, and then he just argued over sacrificing a few trainees to Earthbenders, so that like the stronger soldiers would get through. And he thinks he's gonna fight the general who came up with the idea of sacrificing the trainees, but it turns out he's fighting his father, since it was the Fire Lord's command chamber or something. I can't remember what it is. And he tries to beg for forgiveness and apologizes that he ever talked out of line, but his father wouldn't hear of it. I'm not gonna say how got the scar, but whoa, it's just deep. Just really, really wow. I get to see Zuko's sister in this flashback. And see it just smiling like a I don't know I think it's like a devil, like he deserves it. Like, yes, do it. Do it. It's just she's just evil. That's why people like her. And the look on Iroh when he just looks away when when Zuko gets his scare is just ugh. Good storytelling, and the transitions between the two stories are just great. And the transitions just get better in the next few episodes, but and the storm is still on, and turns out Sokka and the fish guy that work for us out there as the ocean is just, well, I think it's tsunami like, but and I goes to save them, and then Zuko says to his ship to turn around because he won't sacrifice the his men just to cut down to her, which so he does have a bit of a respect and a good side on his man for his man, and the look of the two characters give each other when the Aang is on Appa and passing Zuko's ship is just good. It's like they're acknowledging that, hey, you might be my enemy, but I can kind of tell that we have something in common. Maybe a little bit, or even a tiny bit, but hey. And in this episode, we also find out that the Avatar, or Aang, is actually gives Zuko hope to get his honor back, but and the episode ends when, as the fisherman guy apologizes for what he said to Aang, and the storm just clears up. Oh yeah, I like the bit where Aang's getting angry that the head airbenders was trying to take him away from Kyoto as tattoos go on, the fire just gets bigger. It just seems cool. This episode is just great. The music, the animation, the characters in it, some of them are jerks. I just give this a 10 out of 10. Now, next week is the follow-up to this episode where Aang has to get some medicine for Katara and Sokka, but I'll get more into it next week. And until next week, I'm Mr. Who, and I'll see you later.